Good afternoon to everyone that is viewing this video. Um, I'm not gonna make this video very long. I'm just gonna get straight to the point because I have to go to work in a few more minutes. So I'm just gonna give my honest opinion about the election. Uh, from what we know, Donald Trump won, and to be honest, I'm really not surprised. Disappointed, yes. I have to say I was disappointed, but all I have to say is congratulations to him. I hope that he does the right thing to put this country on the map, and I hope that he really um, shifts the dynamics within the country because right now we as a country are very divided, and that's very sad to see in 2016. So the only thing I could say is just congratulations to him. Um, it's no point of me getting mad or getting upset. Already, I'm hearing that there's riots that's breaking out and there's people that is doing protest. To me, I'm not going to riot. I'm not going to protest. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not even going to throw a fit because I'm too grown for that. I'm 26 years old. You know, there's a time in your life where you have to be mature. And honestly, I hope that this is a wake up call for America that we can't always have it our way. And I don't know what's going to happen within the next 4 years, but all I know is that I'm preparing myself. And he says he wants to build a wall. He wants to deport the illegal immigrants out of the United States. I guess that's one thing that he actually said that I actually do agree with. Yes, I do feel that the illegal immigrants that are here, yes, they shouldn't be here messing up our country. But if they're going to stay here, well, then they need to work and they need to get a citizenship and they need to work just as hard as we are and just as much as we do to get the things that we get. You know, we can't take too many people coming over here destroying our country. However, people from different countries, I will say, okay, if you want to come over to the United States and visit, you know, I feel that we are going to have to do some deep background checks on these people. However, we cannot stereotype all immigrants that want to visit the United States because then that would be, I guess, considered biased or racist. And um, I just feel that by him being in office, I just feel that things could possibly go downhill because of certain things he says and how he opens his mouth and says certain stuff that can get us in trouble. Like, I'm just afraid that he's going to end up saying the wrong thing to one of these countries that's going to cause them to stop making trades and deals with us. And that's something that we cannot afford to lose because if it was for China and all these other countries, we wouldn't have half of the stuff we got. All this stuff that we got. Like, if it was for China, we wouldn't have none of that. So I really don't know what's going to happen now, but it's nothing we could do about it now. Um, all I have to say is the Lord upstairs, uh, only He knows what's going to happen, and I feel that there's a reason why this happened. So um, I'm just mellow right now. I don't really have too much to say at the moment. um, I wish him luck. And like I said earlier, I hope he makes the right decisions for the country. That's pretty much all I have to say to Donald Trump. I don't hate you. I don't have nothing against you. If anything, Donald Trump is not really the person I have the problem with. The people that I really have a problem with is the voters. What happened to all the black voters? What happens to all the Latinos and all the people that claims that they want equality in America? What happens to the LGBT people now? What happens to the people that's on government assistance now? What's going to happen to all those people? There's a lot of things to think about now since we now have another Republican running for office. Um, the only thing that bothers me about Donald Trump being president is his mouth. And not only that, a lot of racist, prejudiced, biased people are his supporters. I'm not saying all Trump supporters are like that, but a lot of them are. And that's one thing that bothers me. And that really lets you know where we stand in America. And I just want everyone to just stop the hate. I want everyone to just try to get along. Hopefully, which I don't see it happening, but hopefully, by him being president, hopefully this will help the country come together more and just stop the hate. But I don't see that happening too soon. And to be quite honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle Obama tried to run in 2020. Because a lot of the speeches that she's been giving and a lot of her opinions and a lot of the things that she's been saying, um, she's very powerful. Yes, it is sad that Hillary had lost, knowing all the experience that she has had, um, all the many years that she has had of experience, in a way that is sad, in a way, but it's nothing we can do about it. All we can do is just pray, you know. Um, I just find it funny that so many of the black people and so many of the Latino voters, especially the Black Lives Matter black people that claim that they want their black lives to matter. Well, apparently your black life don't matter. Apparently it doesn't. Because if it did, the votes wouldn't have went the way that they did. That's just how I feel about it. And I'm just speaking this from a mature standpoint. It just really pisses me off in a way how so many people want to run out here and they want to cry and complain about how they want this to happen and they want this to happen, but you're not doing nothing. You're not doing anything to help the situation. And if you are doing something to help the situation, chances are your vote probably didn't matter anyway, considering that the voting system, like you can vote, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's really going to matter. Although they do say that every vote counts, and I do believe to a certain extent that every vote does count. However, when it comes to America, and with America being such a narrow-minded country full of a lot of hateful people, you never know what's going to happen. So all I gotta say is I just hope that things turn out for the best. And that's all I gotta say about that.